Teacher is going to continue the lesson. In the last class, we saw the different motions, that is slow motions and fast motions, the motion of the earth, the motion that takes place inside our body. And also, we saw that if an object has to move or stop or change the direction or increase or decrease the speed, we have to apply force. So I hope it is very clear for you. Now today, teacher is going to do 3 activities. You have to do this activity from home. These are 3 simple activities which I am doing here. So I have a pencil and I have a sharpener in my hand. So when I am doing this activity, you have to look carefully at the tip of the pencil. Where have you to look? You have to look at the tip of this pencil. That is, you have to observe the tip of the movement of the tip of the pencil. Okay, so I am going to do the first activity. Very simple. You know, if I have a sharpener and a pencil, what I am going to do. So I am going to sharpen the pencil. That is the first activity. So when I am sharpening the pencil, please observe the tip of the pencil. So this I am sharpening, isn't it? When I am sharpening, how is the tip of the pencil turning? So when I am sharpening, what happens? This tip is turning like this, isn't it? So this is the first activity. Now I am going to do the second activity. You know, this is a compass. So please observe it very carefully. You have to observe the tip of the pencil. Okay. Now I am going to do the third activity. You know, I have a scale here and I have a pencil. Now look at the movement of the tip of the pencil. So you have already observed 3 activities, what I did, isn't it? Now I am going to show you another thing. You know what is this? This is a top. I don't have the old traditional one. This is a new stylish one. So with this top, I am going to make it move. So observe the movement of this top. That is, you have to observe the tip of the top. How you observed the pencil. So you observed it, isn't it? The next one is, I have a ball, a smiley ball. I have tied a thread to it. Now you have to observe the movement of this smiley ball. Okay? Now I am doing one more activity with a smiley ball. Please observe it very carefully. Okay? So children, now you saw 6 things what I did here, isn't it? The first one, I sharpened the pencil. The second, I drew a circle with the pencil. Third, I drew a straight line with the pencil. And I showed you 3 other activities. That is turning off a top, then moving the smiley ball in a circular motion and dropping the ball. Now can you connect these 2 activities? The same ones can you connect? Yes, isn't it? That is, when we sharpened the pencil, we saw that only the tip of the pencil was turning. So that can be compared to the movement of the top. Isn't it? So what is the peculiarity of that movement that you saw? So we saw that the top and sharpening of the pencil, in both the cases, the tip of the pencil and tip of the top, it is moving on a particular point. That point is called the axis. So we know some other thing which is turning on its axis, isn't it? What is that which is turning on the axis? The earth. It has got an imaginary line and it turns on the axis. So what is the movement of the earth called as? Rotation. So here also, when we are sharpening the pencil using the sharpener, the movement of the tip of the pencil. So those two movements we can call it as rotation. So what is rotation? When an object moves on its axis, that movement is called as rotation. Now coming to the second one, I drew a circle using a pencil. So what was the movement of the pencil there? The pencil was moving on a circular path. Isn't it? The pencil was moving on a circular path. And when I was turning the ball on the piece of thread, the ball also was moving on a circular path. There are many other examples also which we can have. For example, you can see here a toy train is moving on a circular path. Isn't it? A toy train. We have these things at home. So the toy train moves. If it is on a rail, it moves in a circular path. So that is example for circular motion. So when an object moves on a circular path, that movement is called as circular motion. Coming to the third one, you saw I was drawing a line with a scale. So what was the movement of the pencil there? The pencil was moving in a straight line. Isn't it? It is going in a straight line. And also the second experiment, when I showed you, I showed the ball. I just dropped the ball. So the ball with the force went straight down. So that also is in a straight movement. In the textbook, we have another example. The fruit which falls down from the tree. A lift which goes up and down. All these are movements which happens in a straight line. So such movements which happens in a straight line is called as linear motion. So we learned three types of motion here. The first one is rotation. When an object moves, turns on its axis, it is called as rotation. Second one, when an object moves in a circular path, it is called as circular motion. And the third one, when an object moves in a straight line, it is called as linear motion. So we can have more examples for linear motion. Look into the picture here. The arrow which is short, straight, that is example of a linear motion. A bullet which is shot from a gun is an example for linear motion. A car which goes speed on a straight road is an example for linear motion. A jet plane which goes fast in the sky is linear motion. So like that, find out more examples for all three types of motion. You already have a table in the textbook. You have to complete the table and write down what is rotation, what is circular motion, what is linear motion. Find out more examples for these three types of motion. Thank you.